There it is.
Yep.
All right. We're now live. What's up, YouTube? It is your boy Tenzen, 1/3 of the SOS podcast. I'm here with Royal Banks, longtime buddy of mine. And yeah, today's gonna be a little different. Um, I'm not gonna be the one asking the questions here. That's right,
Mhm.
folks. I'm the interviewee this time. So, Mr. Banks, please introduce yourself.
Yeah, man. My name is Royal Banks. I am Marcus's or one of Marcus's best friends. I've known.
Tenzen.
Ten- I know you as you. All right, Tenzen. Fine. All
I'm
right.
not. That meaning?
I am one of Tenzen's best friends. That lets you know that I'm his best friend because I called him by his first name, right? By his government name. But we've known each other since 2006. So nearly 20 years, 19 years. We've known each other since we were 15 years old. And I've seen this brother grow and develop. And now he's really developing his craft. So we decided to switch it up a little bit. Instead of, him interviewing me, because, I mean, who cares, right? Who gives a shit, right, about me? Let's interview Tenzen. Let's ask Tenzen some questions. And if you guys are in any chats, if you guys are in the chat, you're watching live, feel free to ask Tenzen the question. I guess it'll pull up for you or something like that, bro, and we can go from there. But yeah, man, I'll get it. I'll start it off, man. So Tenzen, man, what your hip hop? You are abreast of internet culture, hip hop. You got your own swag, you got your own style, you got your own thoughts, man. But what specifically got you started in rap music? What got you interested in listening to rap music or music in general?
Oh, let me see. Well, I'll say this, like, my uncle, I'll say that's like my earliest influence as far as like hip hop was concerned. Cause peace be upon him. He was a kid too, watching over me and Chaz, my cousin. We're only 6 months apart, so we're the same age. So, like under him, that's how I learned about, of course, Snoop, Dre, Pac, of course, like Bone Thugs, Scarface, of all people. Like, so I got a taste of a lot of that classic, UGK. Like there was a lot of like legends that I've heard, but I didn't know I heard. Um, yeah, because it's crazy. Because I remember it was either him or my mom's. Like my mom was definitely a good influence on me too musically, as far as like stuff outside of hip hop. But
Yes.
I remember, I believe you watched that episode of Hip Hop Evolution, Atlanta.
Yep.
So you remember that dude? I forget his name, but like he was like, "Hey, Atlanta, GA, I say." Like, you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that guy.
Yeah.
I always heard that voice, but I never was able to put a name to it. So I was like, "Wow, I'm about to sneeze."
Gotta get it out. Gotta get it out. Can't hold it in.
Right, but yeah, so it was like these little beats I'd always hear, like doom 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 doom. Like, I was always hearing that, but I just never knew.
Mm.
But fast forward to, I want to say, fifth grade, Marcus. Yeah, I believe fifth grade, Marcus, because that's when Masquerade was out by Wyclef.
Okay. Yeah.
Now that was my, as you already know, like Wyclef Jean was like my first favorite rapper. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Everyone had a favorite rapper because he was the first rapper I heard where I actually listened to the lyrics and was somewhat picking up what he was putting down. I mean, obviously I was like, how old are you in fifth grade? 10?
10.
Like, yeah, obviously I was 10 years old, so I wasn't fully grasping it, but like I got the concept of what he was saying. So I was like, wow, he's different, because
Yeah.
I was expecting him to be a gangster. But yeah, it was a very, yeah, my introduction to music is a little complex, so I did have to ramble there.
No, it's good because you saying Wyclef, it made sense. I remember going, when I first met Tenzen, y'all, eventually we got to talk about each other's music taste. And so you put me on to Scarface, Big Pun, through osmosis, through your mother Radiohead, Death Cab for Cutie, like
Mm-hmm.
stuff that was outside. And I remember you talking about Wyclef. I never really listened to Wyclef like that, but for somebody like
I
that to
mean,
have an influence on you.
at least listen to the Masquerade album. I'll say that.
Okay. All right, for sure, I will do that because I know the brother is immensely talented and incredibly musical. And he understands lyricism. He understands how to convey a message. So, for sure. But like, that's super dope, man. So, um, what album aside from the Masquerade, like past that point, let's go to like 15-year-old Tenzen, right? What album defined your thought process at that time?
Oh man. It's what the kids today will call scaring the hose music, most definitely. Uh Biggie duets, obviously. Of course, what was that shit? Oh, why am I blanking on it? You know what
Was
I'm
it
talking about.
Was it
The
all right? All
first
right. So
Insane Clown Posse.
oh, ICP. Okay, yeah, ICP. Yep, yep, yep. ICP. Okay. Yep, yep.
Most known unknown, most definitely. Like that was
Most
on
known unknown.
repeat,
Mhm,
you know.
mhm. I remember. You were
um
definitely heavy 3-6, heavy crunchy black. We used to have debates, man. Me and you back. My favorite rapper was Nas at the time, and your favorite rapper was Crunchy Black. I used to be like, bro, like it's fucking bullshit. Like, why do you like Crunchy Black? Like, he's trash. You know what I'm saying? But
you know, I
that
don't
was what
know.
you
It
like.
was, you know what, and like looking back, like I guess that dang, like in hindsight, that I'm just now realizing, you know, sometimes, someone choosing, like choosing a favorite rapper, like it's not always about talent, right? It's just I looked at Crunchy Black like, wow, this nigga's cool as hell. Like
Mhm.
this
Yeah,
man be dancing and shit, like be
yeah,
in the
nigga.
street, like
Yeah,
so.
yeah, yeah. And that, I mean, honestly, it's like you like who you like. Like back then, there was the rap purists and the hip hop purists. They still are. They the old niggas now, though. You know what I'm saying? Like the hip hop rapidy rap purist niggas. But now it's just like, yo, if you who you like, whoever you like, as long as you can catch a vibe, like it's cool.
Right,
Some people are mostly melody. Some people are lyrics. Some people's melody beats lyrics. If you can do melody beats and lyrics, Kendrick Lamar,
right.
Drake,
J.
right?
Cole, Drake,
J.
yeah.
Cole, those are the hyperstars. But like some folks just got a vibe. And it's like, okay, I can rock with
Hmm.
this. If you don't like it, then fuck it. Like whatever, that's cool. I rock with that. Um, when was the first time you put pen to paper, like writing rhymes and shit?
Ooh. Um, actually, it was crazy. I think I was 15, but at the time, what I'm saying, I was writing stuff that wasn't me, what I'm saying, just because the people I listened to, I was trying to sound like them. So yeah, I was 15 years old, but yeah, I think you looked at one of them. You're like, even you was just like, yeah, but you know, we live in Conyers, bro. Like, that's ain't nobody gonna believe that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, yeah. That, but I mean, like, yeah, I mean, you're influenced by the people you're listening to at the time. So if you're listening to Robert Killer, knife in your mouth, 3-6 Mafia, fucking whoopty whoopty, whatever music at an
and,
impressionable age,
plus
14,
like,
15.
plus having the uncle that I had, you know what I mean. So
True,
I was definitely adjacent to it, but still, it was just like, no.
true, true. So with I've seen the development of your music over the years. We had our friend group. Um, when did you start recording, or what made you want to take the leap to say I'm gonna
Mhm.
start recording my stuff?
So, you know, mm, what made me take that leap? So I was in denial for like a long time. You know what I mean? I was always saying, "Oh yes, it's a hobby." I'm not taking it serious. Yes, I am. But it's like, but I don't know. It was like I was putting my own self down, I guess, because like everybody says, like who needs another rapper? You know, we need electricians, we need construction workers, we need doctors.
Yeah.
But it's like, but my main, but my main influence, you know, other than like the famous people, was our mutual friend Queso Mount.
Yeah.
You know, seeing him record a whole mixtape. And let me tell you something. I rode through Clayton State like he was signed, bumping that
Mhm.
shit. Like I would make sure, I would make sure to like time the intro just right
Yeah.
before I got into the entrance. And the Ford Focus, I think it was the 2009, the 2009 Ford Focus back then. It had a pretty good sound system on
It
it.
did.
Hold on, I'm about to put B on here. So
What's up,
I'll be
everybody? What's
rolling
up,
through
Royal?
campus.
What up? What up?
Hey B, I'll be rolling through campus and like, what you doing? It's about that time. Brum, brum, brum. You know, so Queso showed me, oh, okay, well, this is actually really possible.
Mm,
So yeah, it got me to looking up um studios, and I believe my first time recording was 2012.
mm,
I I got in touch with the frat house, Havel Taylor now. It was Bradley White, but
mm.
it's Havel Taylor now. Do not
Okay.
call him that, or else he'll just correct you. But yeah, and yeah, I've been recording with the frat ever since.
2012.
So
2012.
what's the frat?
Oh, the frat is this is a recording studio down here in Georgia. This the recording studio I go to.
Okay, yeah, I was just about to ask, was it a real frat or is it like the frat? Like,
Yeah, nah, that's just what the establishment was called.
okay,
Yeah.
Yeah, cause
Yeah.
look, trust me. When I first went, I asked. I was like, "So, were you part of a fraternity or something?" He was like, "Nah." So,
So you started recording in 2012. You remember what your first song was?
yeah, my first. So there was this I guess you call his genre electric, but the artist name was Gold Panda. Um, I think I named it. Couldn't think of a title,
Okay.
so it was like. Dun, dun, but like I think but that Gold Panda track, I think it was called You second version. So I rapped over that.
Okay.
And there was another track I recorded that day. It was a poem. Actually, no, it was 2012. But I believe like late 2011, November. Well, he graduated with you, but a high school classmate of ours was killed, I believe, in a hit and
Mm.
run.
Yeah.
Archerius Little.
oh
Thank you.
Yeah.
damn,
Trey. Yeah. Trey. Hmm.
So like I wrote this poem over some like Japanese guy's beat. Like, well, it wasn't necessarily a beat. I think it was just a composition.
Hmm.
But yeah, but those are the first two things I ever recorded. It was that track over the Gold Panda song and that poem for Trey.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I remember. I thought it was. I thought one of the first ones was the poem for Trey, who passed away, and that was very heartfelt. I remember. So Tenzen now, like Tenzen, you're putting out your own music videos. You're consistently putting out singles now. You're about to you put out your EP. You're damn been about to put out your EP, Grandma's Basement, right? So who is Tenzen? Who is Tenzen? You got Marcus, and then you got the alter ego Tenzen. What makes up Tenzen?
So so Tenzen is and I think you remember this anime too. You remember Basilisk?
I never watched it. I always thought, my bad. I always thought, see, I'm learning something new because I meant to ask you this. I always thought it was from fucking Avatar.
I told him that the
I
first
could have
time he
sworn
told me his name. When he first told me his name, I was there. from Avatar, like, and he
Yeah.
was like, nah.
So B, right? So I don't know, like maybe this is just one of those obscure memories that only I got. So
Hmm.
B, we have a mutual friend named Chima, and
Uh-huh.
I believe he brought that anime over. It was called Basilisk, and I
Mm.
remember watching it because I remember there was this guy with like long hair and like bushy eyebrows. That character was Tenzen, and like basically, so what Basilisk is about, it's Romeo and Juliet, but like with ninjas and stuff, and they
Yeah, I
got power.
seen it back when I
And
was a kid. I just don't remember it.
yeah, and Tenzen is the main antagonist, and like his power is he's like he can't die. You know what I'm saying? Like you can kill him, but he'll come back.
Hmm.
Because like one of his first kills on there was it was like some dude. He didn't have like he was just a head and a torso. And like so like he like I guess he like spat a dagger at Tenzen's throat. But Tenzen caught up to him again. He was like, "What the fuck?" And so he tried that same thing, and Tenzen was like, "I don't make the same mistakes twice," and just sliced him in half. I was like, "Damn, that's fire." So yeah, that's where I got the alter ego Tenzen from, basically from Basilisk.
Okay.
So
I remember was your first rap name not MKB? Was it not Most Known
it,
Bastard
it was, yeah, like
for your initials?
yeah, because I wanted to be like MJG, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, he had
Ah.
3 letters. So I had 3 letters. So yeah, so my first the middle initials or most known bastard, either way. But yeah,
You
but
know
I
what
was
I
like,
was,
you know
bruh?
what?
Today I was riding around and I was listening to the intro to Coming Out Hard, where he's like, "We pimping these bitches, man." Like, you know, the pimp from '93. And that's MJG talking. So I love how you said that shit. I never thought I never got the correlation between MKB and MJG. So I'm learning new shit right now on the
Yeah.
podcast, bro. I'm fucking with
I
you.
mean, you know, like Memphis was, you know, the early Memphis music was definitely a heavy influence on me,
Yeah.
as you can tell. So
Yeah.
Memphis, mine.
Yeah. Memphis, man. Like
I've been right.
and it was like the Memphis stuff. It was the horrorcore. You were big on the horrorcore stuff. Like I said, you got the ICP, of course. The motherfuckers drinking
Yeah.
Fago out of the Midwest, and then you got the horrorcore, the Memphis shit, right? The triple six,
Yeah,
my
man.
shit.
There was this, and there's like this, he was so obscure, but I loved him. And you know what? Some of his songs passed the age test too. I ain't gonna hold you, but so B, there was this rapper named Valtiel that I used to listen to. He was this like I don't know if he was white or Hispanic, but he was from Phoenix, Arizona, and like
Okay.
he had like this really nerdy voice, but like he had like that that Memphis underground style.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's like like you know what I'm saying? Like he sounded like somebody you could shove in a locker, but he went hard as fuck. Like
Yeah.
because his flow was just so impeccable, but he scared the hoes. So that was the only thing.
Scaring the whole, bruh. Why at this moment when I'm
Also like
recording
early
fucking
Eminem too.
early, like Infinite Eminem, like mid '90s Eminem, or like early 2000s Eminem. Remember when
Like
Eminem was rapping
like the
like
early 2000s when he was because that's crazy too how like usually the story is like most rappers go from like that weirdo rapper to like that normal dude, whereas like Eminem had to go from that normal dude to like that weirdo motherfucker to get famous.
And,
yeah.
yeah, and then he had to go back again once he got like real big. Like, yeah, that is an interesting thing. I think people my age, the quote unquote scaring the hose music was Tyler the Creator. Tyler the
Yeah.
Creator was like,
Yeah, he was.
I had to keep that love tucked. You know what I mean? Like I remember one time
yeah.
my neighbors had caught me listening to it, and they tried to tell my mom like, he's listening to devil worshiper music. I said, shut the fuck up.
Hold on, which track did you have on?
I don't even. I think it was just Yonkers
Probably
at
Yonkers.
that point. But I remember one time, like, it's my it's like our distant cousin's like ex-husband at one of the family cookouts one time. He wanted me. He like came up, started talking to me. He's like, "Oh, what type of rappers you listen to?" And I, at the moment in my earphones, I was listening to Tron Cat, and he tried to like listen to it,
Oh.
and I'm like, "No, no!" To anybody
That's
who
the
don't know Tron
wrong.
Cat by Tyler, he says some stuff in that song. At one point, again, this is Tyler saying this, not me. He said, "Rape a pregnant bitch and told my boys I had a threesome."
Oh, I remember that one. Yeah, that shit was out of
Right,
pocket as
yeah.
fuck. That shit
Crazy,
was crazy.
crazy,
Yeah. It was
crazy.
all it was the shock rap. It was the shock
Right.
rap, right?
Oh,
Like
for
it was all the
sure,
shock rap.
for sure, for
Mark,
sure.
so Tenzin, would you also say that in that 2012 time frame too, another thing that was happening in hip hop was from 2009 to 2013, 14, it was all the independent rappers just putting out their shit.
Right.
Like
Right.
there was no they were like fuck the labels. That was Mac Miller, that was Lil B, that was Soldier Boy, that was
Mhm.
Currency, the blog rap, all that. Did that have an influence on you too to kind of like get your like start recording like and just putting your shit
Yeah.
out?
Yeah.
SoundCloud?
Because cause like Me Hungry and our our boy Marvis, you know, I remember we went to A3C. I believe you were doing like army stuff at the time.
Yeah, I was.
But we went to the A3C, and yeah, just seeing all these independent MCs over there, everybody mingling, networking, just real hip hop shit. And like
Mm.
honestly, like 2011 to 2015 was a very good era of rap, just because different kinds of rappers were getting famous. You know what I mean? Like you had the lyrical nigga like J. Cole, you had the artists like Kendrick, you had the more mainstream like Drake, and and like the high fashion fancy nigga like ASAP, like just different
ASAP.
kinds of
Yeah.
people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Currency and Crit bringing back
And
the
it
old
didn't
Southern sound.
and it didn't matter where you were from anymore. Like it wasn't like, oh, you
Right.
gotta be from the West Coast, you gotta be from New York. It was like Kid Cudi. This nigga was from fucking Ohio, bro. Like
Ohio,
aside
right.
from Bone Thugs, and I love Ray Cash. But I don't know, niggas forgot about Ray Cash, bro. I forgot the
Gangsta
main
than
song
a
he used to sing.
motherfucker.
Yep, he was from Ohio, but then you had Kid. So like, it didn't matter where you were from no more. You just put out if your shit dope, people resonated with it. You know
that
what
was
I'm
the
saying?
thing. Like with me growing up, like that was kind of a thing with me that like kind of missed me was the whole regional shit. The only time I really felt there was some regional shit when it came to like Mac Millers and Wiz Khalifa, because being from like Pittsburgh, like that was the first time we really felt seen at that moment, like
Right.
like and then it was kind of weird. I know there might be some people in the city who will fight me on this, but like it definitely felt weirder when like as time went on, like the Pittsburgh representation went from Mac and Wiz to kind of just back, because after a while, like Wiz became a Cali nigga. like,
Yeah,
well, I mean, I swear, like if I heard somebody younger say that
yeah,
Wiz was from Cali, I wouldn't be mad at them
Right.
for
You
saying
wouldn't even
it,
blame them.
because
yeah.
like Wiz hasn't felt like a Pittsburgh dude in forever.
He was
Like,
wearing red Chuck Taylors and shit, and 501 jeans,
Right.
and like,
what was it like?
like
I swear, like I'm, I'm
Right.
I may be getting my eras wrong, but I swear his second major single was "Roll Up." I roll up, and I remember in that music video, it was him on the beach with Amber Rose and shit. And I'm just like, oh damn, this nigga done gone. He out of here. He released all 5
But
of them remixes to Black and Yellow and left. He
he
was
got
out of
yeah, he
yeah,
got his check from
Pittsburgh.
Black and Yellow.
here.
He got that
But
Hollywood. He got that Hollywood money with that Fast and Furious shit too.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, he
but
was
you know
gone.
what though, like going back to what Royal said about like not mattering where you came from,
Mhm.
I think I don't know, maybe this is like my biased view, but I want to say like it kind of happened with like that Southern coalition that was going on like in '08. well, actually, since 2006, like if you remember, like Houston, Atlanta, and Miami
Yeah,
rappers, what I'm
yeah,
saying, they were like, wait a minute, hold on,
yeah.
these New York niggas ain't taking us seriously. Fine, we gonna build our own shit and watch, because like what, like Bun, Tip, Slim Thug, you know,
Ross at the time.
Pitbull,
Ross.
Ross, yeah,
Yep.
you know.
And then they
So I
they all
think
came
like
together. I was gonna say
yeah,
yeah,
so
they all
I
came
kind of
together.
credit that Southern coalition for that 2012 shit too. Like
Mm.
just getting people more open to
Mm.
listening to
Remember the
people.
remember the Houston Cipher we used to watch?
Oh yeah, the Pepsi Mic Pass, that was like the best one.
Mhm. Mhm.
Cause they had an Atlanta one, and I was like, "Ooh, let's not talk about that one." I don't know where they done these niggas from, but but yeah, nah, man, that yeah, that Mic Pass joint, that was like, I think that helped, at least with Houston. I think that helped, like, people get took more serious, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah, for sure.
And plus,
So yeah,
again, like, yeah, just saying, just like tying back to what you were saying as well, like just showing, just seeing all these independent people coming out doing their own thing. Yeah, that's pretty much what the Southerners were doing in '08 and stuff. So I don't know. It's like, yeah, just seeing those movements, it was a good inspiration. So
so here you are now, right? Now it's 2025. It's 13 years later, right? It's like that shit. Time fucking flies, bro. Like
right.
nigga, your birthday is tomorrow. Like niggas is in they mid 30s now and shit. Like that's how it is though. But we just getting started, right? So you are you're releasing new content. You're releasing new music. Um, what's the story behind Grandma's Basement, man? Like just all the things going on. What's the story behind that? Can you explain that for the people if you haven't before?
So, oof. So the story behind Grandma's Basement is a little dark. So I call that like the explanation of why I wasn't releasing this much, and this consistently in the past. Uh, I had a I had a habit, a really strong habit that I'll cover on a future episode. But yeah, it was tough. Like, it got to the point where I was doing it every night instead of keeping it to the weekends like it was supposed to be.
Hmm.
So due to that, I was stuck. So, and I live with my grandmother and I'm in the basement. So I'm getting, which, obviously I talk about what that habit is on Grandma's Basement. It's just, yeah, like basically that I would deal with that crossfade and just be out of it. So,
Has the music, has making the music help you heal from that or
yeah, I
begin
mean,
to at
it,
the
it was
very least?
always, I say it was always kind of there to help. Cause I remember after a phone conversation, that we had, I went back, to listen to all, just some past stuff that I did. I was like, God damn. 2014 Marcus was near the cliff. Like, but I guess I just never realized when I made it. It's just looking back. I was like, oof. So I guess you could say the music was just there, you know, as a buffer. I mean, obviously, which I'm in therapy now. Uh, but yeah, it was. I guess what can you say? Like, did it help? I'll say it did, because I guess it was more so just a way to express how I was feeling. So I guess, yeah. So I guess that's how it helped in a way. Just more so
Mm.
just an outlet to communicate what I was going through mentally.
Hmm.
Okay.
So, I think I just want to say, man, like if no one has said it to you, and I'm pretty sure I've said it to you in private conversation, I'm very proud of you for you kick that habit, right? We all got our demons, we all have our issues, we all got shit we're dealing with. Some is more detrimental than others, but nobody's perfect and we're human beings, right? So you did that, and I'm so proud because over the weeks and months, bro, like you started creating like a fucking madman, bro, making music because that's your out. Yes, that's the outlet. That's the way you express yourself. And so if nobody has said it to you, I'm gonna say it to you publicly on this fucking live. I'm proud of you because black men need to say that more of that to each other publicly.
Definitely.
Right.
For sure. So I'm proud of you. And fucking I can't wait to see more bodies of work from you. Because it's time. It's time. You lived some experiences, you lived some shit. You're gonna get that shit out there, and somebody somewhere in the whole world, bro. The beauty of music now, the way you can release this shit on the internet, bro. Somebody in the world is gonna resonate with your shit.
Definitely.
Somebody. That motherfucker might be in Poland, bro. He might be in Ukraine. He might be in Ethiopia. He might be in wherever the fuck, Luxembourg, nigga, Paris. Somebody gonna resonate with you somewhere, bro. So fucking keep going. I'm proud of you. Keep it up. See?
Hold on. So me and so to my audience out there, me and Royal, we do sometimes think of like random dark shit. So forgive me, audience. But Royal, I just thought of the most fun. I just
Oh
imagine,
God. Oh what?
I just imagine like some Ukrainian woman like starting on these bitches because I have to.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Just like feeling a Russian like.
No, for real though, it'll probably be one of them kids that's a drone operator. He has his fucking like 3D goggle things on, and he probably in his ears he's just listening to like some Tenzen and shit like that, just like blowing up Russians. Just fucking sick. I love that I can just like kind of express myself because normally all my other social media shit is pretty like kind of tame, you know, because the way I do it. So I love that I can just like, express myself and curse and talk shit. Yeah, man. I mean, look, man, I just wanted to do this interview so that people can know who you are. And there's a lot more to you. You have a lot of layers to you. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff that you might not decide to reveal, but I think that an outlet, podcasting, music, writing, whatever the fuck, you got to get that out of you. You have that creative energy in you. It's in you, and I cannot wait to see. Remember, I challenged you. I said after Grandma's Basement, you got to do one more for the year, bro. You got to do one more, and then you got to just keep hitting niggas. Oh, I'm gonna make a quick point. I'm gonna make a quick tangent, bro. I'm a consumer of music. To the audience, I'm a consumer of content, of music. I love music. My favorite rapper right now is Larry June, right? Hands down. That dude has released like 3 fucking albums since 2023, dog. Like, and he's about to release another one. He's just hitting niggas over the head with content, bro. He just released a song with 2 Chainz earlier, and The Alchemist. It's 2 Chainz, Larry June, and The Alchemist on one track.
That's crazy.
Like, whoa. That's crazy. Like, that nigga 2 Chainz in the beginning of the song, he says, "Hey, don't check me, bitch. Check your blood pressure." He's like, "No, don't check me, bitch. Check that Apple Watch. Check your blood pressure because you've been ordering nothing but DoorDash, bitch. Get your shit right."
I ain't heard a 2 Chainz release since what's that album he dropped? Rapper Go to the League.
Yeah, the Lil Wayne, what was it called? Atlanta, whatever the fuck. Anyway, so 2 Chainz on Larry June's one of his other albums. So like, these guys are releasing shit, and you have to just like get your shit out there. Like, it may not be fucking perfect. You're the artist. We're the artists. We're the creators. You may not think our stuff is perfect, but fuck it. Put it out there. Because Lil B put out, Lil B was putting out bullshit. It sounded like bullshit, but that's what made it dope as fuck. Put this out there. Yeah, that shit was hella distorted, but that's what made it dope. JPEG Mafia.
Right.
He puts out dope ass shit. I mean, he actually is an incredible producer, but like, he purposely distorts his shit sometimes. He's like, fuck it, I'm get this shit. Come on.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. So, bro, I'm proud of you. And I'm very proud, especially for y'all too, man, for like the niggas started podcasts in during COVID, and a lot of niggas fell off. And you guys have continued to do your podcast every fucking Wednesday since like 2020 or 2021 or something like that.
Hey, we be trying, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes schedules, sickness, like my pneumonia,
Right.
ain't going nowhere. But I'm still here. And if I down here, y'all better watch it after. Because if I died on here for nothing, I'm gonna be mad. It's all good.
Live stream. It's gonna go
Just
on
dead.
live.
Dead and gone.
Bro, but that's the
That's right.
key. You have to just keep going, bro. Like you have to just
Mhm.
like.
I
you
always
can't
said,
stop.
man, somebody gonna watch it. You know, that's all
Somebody.
I
Yeah.
care about.
And that
Like,
was
I always think about I think one of our biggest traffic episodes was like when we had like SO on here. Like that was when I really knew that we had something special, like that we even got in front of it, like
right.
an audience with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Los, our brother, who made that happen. Like,
Mhm.
but that's when I really was like, okay, yeah, no, like this is definitely like special. Like, even if we only retained 10% of that audience, like people still stayed in the thing to watch us, So yeah, no, that's when I knew. You was talking about Tenzen's creativity. Like, I truly wouldn't be doing this without him or Los, because they did like a little bit of SOS lore. They was doing it first. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was back when you could only have 2 people in the joint. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And every once in a
Yeah.
while, I'd go into the comments, mess around a bit, whatever. And then they was like, they started putting me up there. And at first I was like, man, I ain't trying to do all that. But, but nah, it was only watching like them two that really made me like start really doing this for real. Like, and I'm happy every week that I do it.
That's what it's about. Loving what you're doing is in the consistency of it, bro. So I'm very proud of y'all, man. Like I said, bro, black men need to say that shit to each other in public.
And we got a little network. My bad, I didn't mean to cut you off, brother.
No, you're
But
good. You're good. Go ahead.
and we got a little network. There was a shout out to our brothers Slick 600, Big John. They got their own show that come on right after ours.
Oh
I
yeah.
always said, bro, like if we had our own little network, we'd be 2 shows back to each other. And whenever the Sippin' Tea with Senpais come back, we can have the network
Right.
on there too. It'd be three shows.
You can do so much more together, like of having a synchronized
Mm-hmm.
kind of thing going on. But so man, I'm a close out because I'm hungry as fuck. And I ate a fucking weed gummy earlier, so I got the munchies.
Oh Lord.
Fucking stone right now, man. But I'm having a good time. Can I say that on Instagram? I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I mean, this is YouTube.
I was about to
So,
say,
yeah.
yeah, technically this is YouTube, but
Oh well, fuck. I fucking love YouTube. But look, man. Tenzen, man, you got anything that you want to say to the people, bro, that's out there that might be dealing with their own personal demons, whatever they may be, that's dealing with a struggle, that wants to break, that's listening to you, right? You got any words for the people that you can say to them that they also might hear in your album?
Yeah, man. Go easy on yourself. I will say that. Go easy on yourself, but also maintain the promises that you make to yourself as well. Because that's the thing. You got to be nice to your future self. You're harming your future self. Because look, I lucked out. You know what I'm saying? Stopping my habit. The connection to that habit died. So the habit died with him. Peace be upon him. But I'm realizing how mean I was to future me, aka me now. Because I had, thanks to an accident, I had a lot of money saved, but because of that habit, is down to, it's still in the thousands, but still single digit thousands. All right. So, yeah. present me is paying for the actions of past me.
Hmm.
So just remember that, you know.
I think we can end right there. That's bars.
Hey, that's dope. Hey, y'all know what it is, man. It's another episode of the SOS. You got me, most dope. We got our brother Royal. Thank you for joining us, Royal. Thank you for being a host today. And we got my brother Tenzen up there,
Yay.
on the down, dang
Each
near
and
the
every
captain of
Wednesday.
the ship. Every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Stay tuned on Instagram for the What They Want podcast coming up at 9 p.m. I think they're doing it today. I think I seen that. Yeah, I think they're doing it today. But go check for them. Check our YouTube for past episodes. Keep checking back on our Instagram page for future episodes. And yeah, stay with us, man. Stay locked in. Thank y'all so much. Royal, you got anything to shout out, brother?
Hey man, be yourself, love yourself, do what the fuck you want to do in life, man. As long as you don't hurt yourself. That's all I gotta say.
Hey, that's what's up. Thank y'all so much, man. We love y'all. Thanks. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.